from Crown Jewelll and ready to talk about stuff.
Yes.
SmackDown opened up with Corey Rhodes talking about Seth Rollins. And it kind of annoyed me because, like, he didn't really say anything, but he just kept bringing up the person who wins will lead wrestling in the future. And that's not true.
I feel like all his
Like,
promos are like that. I've never liked his promos.
no, that was Seth's promos, and this was Corey's promo today saying, "Hey, you know what? Seth is right." Okay, it doesn't make any sense because like it doesn't matter who wins or loses.
Eventually, these guys are gonna retire. So
Yeah. So then we get a backstage with Stephanie, and she's there, and then Chelsea Green walks up to her, and she wants to recruit her to the Secret Service. But then Tiffany walks up, and Tiffany and her have this back and forth. It's like, oh, okay. Mm. I mean, it wasn't nothing. I mean, what was the point? Like,
yeah,
I know the point of the Chelsea Green thing is like they're getting a new member, but I don't know who the new member is, and neither do they. So that's the thing. Then we had Corey walking in the back, and Jacob fought two-step to him, and I got a loud pop,
right.
and I'm kind of leaning to Jacob and Corey in some fashion because right after Corey left, Drew McIntyre showed up and kicked the shit out of Jacob and laid him out.
Fuck that guy up.
Yep. So, I mean, that's two people. And then we had Samuel Zenon open challenge, and it was accepted by Nakamura.
Finally.
Yeah, but that's the thing that popped me and it popped everybody.
Yep.
That no. He had his music back.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. They popped me too.
Yeah, he had his music back. His old music, it showed back up randomly. And apparently a lot of people will be getting their old musics back. This isn't just a one and done, just him. It's a lot of people that's going to be getting their stuff back. Because a lot of people have complained about this Def Rebel bullshit, and they definitely going to get their shit.
Thank
So,
God.
so
He was one of
Nakamura.
the only ones I liked though. But because
Oh
they
no,
kind of
there's a lot. Like, because there was one that happened later that like a lot of people totally missed. Like it was one that people totally missed because it was just like random, and they
okay,
totally fucking missed it.
got you.
So the match was going until Nakamura got attacked by somebody in a hood, and I didn't notice this until somebody pointed this out online. But Triple H has a problem with somebody attacking. It's always somebody in a black hood. I'm like, damn, that's true. Like, there's never like just a regular colored person or something. It's just no, you have to have a black hood every time you attack, so nobody knows who you are. I'm like, yeah, but you could do it other ways, but no, black hood. That's it.
That is so true. I've never noticed that. Holy shit.
Yes. And the person who attacked Nakamura was Tamatanga with the paint on, and he wasn't the only one because the rest of the MFTs had on God paint.
I was
I
happy.
popped. Like I fucking popped for this because I've been waiting to see if they would do it, and they pulled the trigger, and it instantly made them more badass.
Yes.
And then Solo came out to stand over Sammy's dead body and Nakamura's dead body, and it just looks so badass. And then what happened later on? It was like, yeah, this was the right choice. Now, there's only one thing I want that will make this better. It would make this better. And it's just like
Okay.
it would make this work. And I don't know if they're gonna do it. I don't know if it's like it's able to happen, but I don't know if they will do it. If they bring back GOD's theme music. And GOD owns their theme music. It's not a New Japan thing. They paid for their own theme music. They got a producer to make their music. He made it and it's theirs. The only thing is like he has to license it. If he licenses it, they're good. But hopefully they do it because that music is a fucking banger.
Maybe they could just tweak it a little bit. Not tweak it so much that it's gonna annoy people, but like something not noticeable, but something that, WWE could have to themselves.
Um, it will work, but like I said, dude might like he might license it. I don't even know where he's at right now. He's a cool dude, and he would let them do it. But I
Yeah.
don't know if WWE's like would reach out to him because I don't even know if they could use GOD yet. Because like that's one thing they haven't used yet. So I don't know.
I swear they said it, but in passing, like talking about their past in New Japan.
Yeah, like I would like I hope that they actually just like do it and just call them GOD so they can have the music and just like complete the whole set.
Yeah.
But I don't like that's the only thing for me that would work. So then we had Jacob attack Drew. So they're setting him up for a match, and it looks like it's going to be some kind of number one contender-ish type thing.
I'm okay with it.
Me too. So then we had Julia and Kiana James versus Stephanie and Tiffany in a tag match. And this was not a bad tag match.
No.
Because I actually thought, oh, they're gonna beat the shit out of them and it's gonna be like a 10-second match. This was a decently long match and the match was really good and Tiff and Stephanie won because, they're having a match the next day.
Yeah.
And then we see Zarya and Sol Ruka, which a lot of people were kind of confused, but it's like, dude, she's from Australia. They're in Australia. It's perfectly fine for her to be on SmackDown because she might wind up being on SmackDown soon.
Yep.
And they bump into Lexinger and Charlotte. And they basically say, hey, you guys earned a title shot. So, you know what? We're going to have a title match. I'm like, okay.
I like how they're
And
making Charlotte kind of goofy. Like it makes her make the character more likable.
yeah, like, because she's definitely turning into a more fun loving person.
Yes.
And then we get the Street Profits. And if you're not paying attention, you missed it because they came out with their original Street Profits music.
I didn't notice. So there you go.
Yeah, they came out for the tag match and came out with their original Street Profits music, and they're going against the Wyatts for the tag titles. And they're having a match, and they keep teasing the breakup. They keep teasing the breakup. Now they got their music back. I don't want them to break up because they got their music back. So they're having a match. Everybody gets involved. The Wyatts win, and the Wyatts are celebrating. And then all of a sudden, here come the MFTs with face paint, and they get in the Wyatt's face. And this was already rumored to be a thing, these two factions facing off, but I didn't see how they would correlate, and this is how it correlates. And here we go.
Yeah, that was like a long running rumor for a while.
hmm So then we get the Miz, and the Miz is talking about Mello, and then he said, Mello crossed me over, and that's not cool. You know what? Mello did miss. I was like, you know what? That is actually funny because it works. I was
Yes.
like, I was not prepared for that. I was like, damn, that's okay. All right. And then we had the main event, which was the last man standing between Alistair Black with his Alistair Black music and Damian Priest. And
Not with his Damien Priesto music.
yes, and this was this was really good. This was a banger. And at the end, they get into the crowd, and all of a fucking sudden, they're in the crowd, and Zelina Vega just shows up, and I was like, okay, I know where this is going. How are they going to execute it? So she's like, no, don't hurt him, because Damian Priest was going to throw Alistair. And he's like, no, don't hurt him, don't hurt him. And so while she has him distracted, Alistair fireballs Priest and then hits him with the black mass, knocks him down, and he's just dead. And she doesn't look like she just like, oh yeah, I did this on purpose. She kind of looks, man, she's like, this is, I don't know what I did, but I love my husband. And it looks like it's going to be a kind of not a straight up burn. It looks like it's going to be like kind of a little tiny slow burn for this to happen.
So they're canonically a couple now in the show.
Yes. And this is like how they move with this is going to be the fun question because she's going to seep into darkness, but it's not just going to be immediately like, yes, I'm with him.
Yeah,
It's going to a little bit. But yeah, this is looking good.
I like it.
Yes. So that just brings us to down to Crown Jewel. And how did you like this show?
I liked it. I liked it a lot.
And this was really crazy because I saw so many people go, this this was the show. Like this was the show because it hit everything that they did. It hit. It worked. Like everything they did worked, and it all led to everything. And it was like, okay, this works. Like this works. So it started off with Roman versus Big Bronson Reed in an Australian street fight. And this match was good. And then Bronson, no, not Bronson, Braun Breaker came out. Then the Usos showed up. And it led to Roman getting speared by Jey Uso and getting pinned by Bronson Reed. And Bronson Reed is the second person in 700 and something days to pin Roman Reigns in a one-on-one match.
That's a crazy fact, right?
Yes, and the fact that Bronson Reed was the person to get the second win, it was like, oh my God, this I was happy for him and shocked and happy just because yes, like oh my God, like in front of his people too. Yeah, that was great.
I love this match. And I think it's because it proved me wrong because I thought it was gonna be good,
Hmm.
but it like overshadowed my expectations. Like it's way better than I thought it was gonna be.
Okay. I mean, me personally, I thought it was mid, but like the fact that Bronson won was the best part of it.
Yeah,
So after the match, Roman is like, he's talking to the Usos. He was like, I told y'all to stay back there. They don't believe I could do shit by myself.
he literally
I
said
didn't
that.
want y'all out here. And Jay and Jimmy's like, dog, we only wanted to help. We only wanted to help. And he was like, no, I didn't want you. He was like, you know what? I love y'all. He goes, I love y'all, but I don't want to see y'all till Christmas. It just left. And I cracked the fucking Roman is just like so unintentionally funny for no fucking reason.
I thought I was the only one that laughed at that line because like shit.
No, that shit is funny. Like what would have made it better is like if Jay or Jimmy been like, what about Thanksgiving? Oh, that would have been
That would
like,
have topped it all.
oh my God, that would have made me laugh so much harder. But it like now I'm a little bit intrigued in this bloodline storyline. I'm
Yeah,
a little bit intrigued.
Remember how we were down in it last episode?
Yeah. Now it's like, all right, I'm a little bit intrigued.
Yeah.
And so Meltzer is reporting about war games. And I have the same exact like thesis of the war games match for the men's. And it's Roman, Punk, Jimmy, Jay, and LA Knight. Like
Okay.
on because everybody, all of them are in the storyline.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. On the other side, it's Seth, Bronson, Braun, Brock, because I said that was going to happen. And so Dave is saying it's going to be Austin Theory, which I can see because Paul Heyman does like Austin Theory. He thinks Austin Theory is a great wrestler and he thinks there's something there. Plus, Austin Theory was with Seth at one time, if I'm not
Yes.
mistaken.
No, he
So
was.
so all of that is like kind of a like, yeah, this all kind of makes sense. So Sean Ross Sapp asked about it. He asked WWE, he was like, yo, what's up? Like, is this real? Like, what's going on here? They said he's a name that's mentioned. He's not like directly there, but it was like he's a name that mentioned he could be the guy, but we're also looking to see if there's somebody else that could fill the role. So like I said, Dave has the Austin Theory thing. We'll have to see in the next coming weeks who is the person, but like I'm leaning to somebody more different, like Tony D'Angelo, somebody just like randomly that's not connected and they're trying to mold into something special. Like, so that's why I'm like kind of like, Austin Theory, like, because Austin Theory kind of sucks. I understand that they have a thing, they see something in him, but to me, he kind of sucks for this role.
Yeah. Yeah, I see your point. However, I'd rather him than Brock, though, in my honest opinion.
No, Brock is going to still be in there anyway because it's a
Oh,
five-person team.
oh, okay. Never mind. I misunderstood. I thought it was either him or Brock. Okay.
No,
Never mind.
he's with Brock.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like I don't know. Like I don't. A lot of people just looking like, yeah, this is it's not making any sense. And the more the people that are criticizing it, they'll probably go, you know what, we could change it. Because like I said, nothing is set in stone. He didn't show up, so it's like, we don't know. Like okay. So then we went on to the next match, which was Stephanie Vaquer versus Tiffany Stratton. And I'm watching the match and I'm listening to the commentary and I'm just like kind of baffled because they're like, yo, Stephanie's been doing this for X amount of years. Tiffany's only been doing this for four. No, literally, she's only been doing this for four. She's been wrestling for 4 years. And I'm going, oh, that's really good. But Stephanie is wrestling circles around this girl, making her look like a fucking amateur. You're like, she's been doing this for 4 years. I'm like, the shit Stephanie is doing to Tiffany is making her look like a fucking amateur. What are you talking about? They're like, yeah, she's been doing this for 4 years. I'm like, yo, she just did a fucking Stephanie just did a spinning toe lock out of fucking nowhere. Where are you watching this? Yeah, but Tiffany, she's like, she's doing stuff too. Yeah. Like, okay. That's all I can say. Okay. And Andreas Hell gave his review for the show, and he ranked this match a C, where a lot of people were angry. Was like, this match was really good because I thought this match was really good.
Me
The
too.
reason he gave it a C was because it didn't have enough time. And thinking about it, it's like, yeah, it didn't have enough time. It should have been a little bit longer, but he's right.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, that checks out. So then we had the match. This was the match. Like everything else was dressing. This was the match because we had AJ Styles in his TNA gear come out, and I popped. Like I popped immediately.
I
Dude,
said, what the fuck to myself?
dude, it was so great. I was like, "Oh my God." Like I just started yelling, "Oh my God," because it was the TNA version. So he gets in the ring, Cena gets in the ring, Alicia Taylor does John Cena's promo, like the whole never seen 17. So before she does AJ, John Cena runs over and gives her a piece of paper. And she reads off this John Cena version of AJ Styles intro. And it was so good. Here's the funny part about this.
Hmm.
AJ had no idea this was happening.
Oh wow.
Like AJ didn't know shit. Like AJ didn't know anything about this special introduction. He didn't know shit. So every reaction he was having was a genuine reaction. It wasn't like, oh, he's trying to do this for show. This was a genuine reaction because he had no idea this was happening. And he
He
just
can't
like
wrong.
that was like so good. Like John Cena is like a really good dude. He's a
Yeah.
really good dude. And then they went in there and they had a fucking match and they were hitting everybody's moves. And if you watch it, it was fucking beautiful. Fucking Cena hit the Sister Abigail and like got everybody to put up the fireflies. Fucking AJ Styles hit the Coquina clutch and Michael Cole called it. He didn't just go, oh, choke. He goes, Coquina clutch. I was like, what?
And you can
AJ
say
hit
that?
the Yes, he said dude, I was popping too. I was like, what? He hit the Angel's wings. Like it was like, oh my God, like he hit all of his TNA former opponents move in the match, and it was like, oh my God. And at one point, people started yelling 619, and John was about to go for the 619, and I just yelled, stop. I just kept yelling stop because the rumored match is John Cena versus Dominic for the IC title. And that's why I just was yelling stop because if he would have did it there, it wouldn't have been a big impact once he faces Dom for the IC title.
True, true.
Because like in the fact that they yelled about it, they start yelling 619 and he tried it like he started. I was like, okay, it's going to get a huge pop when he hits it on Dom. Like when he
Yes.
hits it on Dom, like he doesn't even have to beat Dom, but I think he should. But he's once he hits it on Dom, that's it. Like that's it.
Yeah.
And the only reason I think he should beat Dom is because he never had the IC title. And that would be a great finish for him to go out with the IC title. So hopefully they do that.
Yeah, that way he'll finally be a grand slam.
Hmm. And the rumor is Saturday night's main event, but I'm more leaning to Survivor Series because Survivor Series is going to be in San Diego, where Ray is from. So I would rather them do it right there where Dominic is also from. Hey, we're going to have this match in his hometown, and he wrestles John Cena, the biggest match of his career. Like, that's like perfect storytelling.
Hell yeah.
Then we had the birthday girl, Rhea Ripley, teaming with Io versus the Kabuki Warriors. And this whole match, I'm like, okay, I know how this is going to end. Rhea's gonna pin Kari. Rhea's gonna pin Kari. No, Io pinned Kari.
But you got the cardio part right.
Yeah, like I was shocked. I was like, wow, Rhea actually gave her the win. Not like she's selfish or anything, but it's like this is her hometown. This is her birthday. You could go for the win. Like it'd be a big deal, but because Io's her friend, she's like, no, fuck it, you go ahead and get the win. I was like, oh wow, good on her.
Also, storyline wise, I believe it makes more sense for Io to get the win because that is quote unquote her family. So,
Uh-huh.
yeah, man.
Yes, but I still would have went with Rhea getting the win because we're still going to wind up getting Io versus Asuka, and it would have been better if we would have just pushed this like a little bit down the road, like, oh, Rhea beat us, you didn't beat us, you should have beat us, and then that goes to them. But it does make sense for EO to pin Kara and be like, yeah, now what? Fuck you.
Yeah.
And then we got to the main event, and Seth came out. In his gear, he had pieces of all the other gears that he wore facing Cody. Like that was a nice little touch.
Yeah.
And they had a match, and they just started going, and it got better, and it got better. Like they start hitting shit that like you'd be like, what the fuck? Why did you pull that out? Seth did a coast to coast headbutt and kind of fucked up his arm, and everybody's like, where did that even come from? And he didn't know where that came from. He did a fucking Spanish fly into a rock bottom, and it's like that, that's not you now. That's not you now. Like the you now is not doing stuff like this. Why are you doing this?
I didn't even think that was possible for him to do that. Him to do that, mind you.
Like back in the day, yeah, like but like now it's like what the fuck? And they did a fucking crossroads off the top rope, but I'm like, oh, that's the finish. No, it wasn't the finish. The finish came when Seth used the Rolex and punched Cody and then hit the finish. By the way,
Mhm.
there was no run in this match. Nobody came down because earlier in the night, Paul Heyman told Division, if Seth's out there waving his hands, doing whatever, don't go out. He's like he's going to win on his own. And they said, what if he don't win? Well, then that's a different story. But Seth winds up winning, and he did it. He beat Cody finally, 3-1.
I want to see the alternate reality where like Seth actually loses, like the outcome of that shit.
Right? So then we go to AEW, and it starts off with Kota Ibushi versus Josh Alexander. This was tape, and we all heard what happened, that Kota got injured in this match. So a lot of us was thinking, oh, they're gonna edit this out the match. They're gonna edit it out the match. No, they kept it in the match. They kept the injury in the match, and then he gets injured. The ref counts him out. Then Mark Davis comes out and starts beating him up, and fucking the doctor's like, "Yo, he's injured." So Mark Davis is just like landing punches. He's like, he's injured. Then Kenny had to come out for the save. Kenny beats up Mark Davis and runs Josh Alexander out, and that's it. The whole time Coda's getting worked on. I'm like, okay. Like that was kind of awkward, but yeah.
I feel like Mark Davis coming back is my fault because like I asked you about him the other day.
Yes, I'm gonna blame you. Then we had the not the acclaimed versus Big Bill and Brian Keefe,
Not the learning tree.
not the learning tree. And fucking Anthony Bowens stole from Max Caster to finish. He hit him with the Molly Wop, 1, 2, 3. He gets the win. So after the match, they still not fucking with each other. We go to the back, and not the learning tree bumps into not the Bang Bang Gang, and now they're beefing. But to me, it was like, wait a minute, a little something there just like kind of made me go, wait a minute, because the way Ace Austin was talking, it's like, hold up, could Ace Austin turn on the Bang Bang Gang?
He could.
Yeah, apparently he could. That'd be kind of interesting.
Yep.
And we also had Ty J. And I didn't know that I've been saying it wrong this whole time. And somebody actually corrected me. It was like, no, it's Ty J. I'm like, no, it's Tay J. It's like, it's right there. It says Tay J. It was like, okay, why is it Tay J? Because it's like Tay Mello and a J. And it's like, no, her name is Ty Mello. I was like, no, it's Tay Mello. It's like, no, it's Ty Mello. It's Ty J. It's pronounced Ty J. Like, I was like, oh shit, I've been saying it wrong the whole time.
Here's the thing. You
Hmm.
can't fault yourself for that because originally it was Tay J.
That's
100%.
right.
They were saying Tay J. So
Okay, okay,
and I'm the one with the bad memory and I remember that shit. So yeah, you can't blame yourself for that one.
okay. All right. So now I don't feel bad.
Yeah.
And then we had Willow backstage with the conglomeration. Roddy still doesn't want to be there. They do this funny thing with Kyle, talking about him versus Kyle. And then Orange Cassidy talks about fighting Mark Briscoe fighting Kyle. And he's like, yeah, he's gonna fight some dude named Kyle. Then he goes, how many Kyles is it? And
That's a
fuck,
question I'm asking myself. How many like cows are in that company?
yes. So then we get a demand promo from Ricochet and his crew. And they say, yeah, we want to fight the Hurt Syndicate. Okay,
Again?
well, wait, hold up. So on Dynamite, it's going to be the Gates of Agony versus two members of the Hurt Syndicate. Okay. Also, at fucking Wrestle Dream is going to be a six-man with the whole demand versus the whole fucking Hurt Syndicate. By the way, these two things are going to be 4 days apart.
That's too much.
Yes, like I said last week was a perfect go home. This is just not it.
Yeah.
This is not it. Like something else happens here that after like gets explained afterwards, and I'm like, excuse me? I was very confused, but we'll get to that when we get to that. So we had a promo about Darby and John Moxley. And this is the second time they've done this IRL. So at Comic Con, Darby is beefing with Moxley and he beats up Moxley at Comic Con. This is the second time they did it. This is not the first, like, not some big revelation. And it gets eyeballs on the show. It's like, oh, I want to see that.
Don't
So
they normally do this with Darby in mind?
yes, they usually do it with Darby. That's the funny
Okay.
part.
Yeah, I thought so.
And so then they go and talk to the Death Riders about the I Quit match. And Daniel Garcia was talking, and then Pac starts talking, and Pac just like rambles and rambles and rambles until Moxley comes out and just like shuts it up. I'm like, okay,
Why was he rambling so much?
I don't know. So then we had the Triangle Madness versus Tony Storm, Chris Statlander, and fucking her name, um, Harley Cameron. I don't know why I was gonna call her Dove Cameron. That's the wrong person. This this match was a thing, but like I said, what happens later? Just like, oh, okay. I mean,
Like whatever.
wait, no, I'm wait, am I right or no? I'm right. Like I'm right because this is a thing. Like I swear it's a thing. Like I know I've seen it. So no, I was wrong. So then we had fucking what is his name? Kenny Omega and Jack Perry, and they talk. Nothing gets accomplished. They just talk. Nothing gets accomplished. The screen goes black. We don't get anything accomplished. They talk.
Like what the fuck?
Yes. So then we get the funniest part. We get Harley Cameron talking to Chris Statlander, and she walks up to her and goes, "Listen, I'm sorry." And Chris is like, "Why?" She's like, "I went to Mercedes and I wanted her to be my tag partner. But then I asked you to be my tag partner, and I'm so sorry. But I need a tag partner, and we should be a tag team because we're cool." And Chris goes, "Harley, I love you, but I have a championship. I," she goes, "I have a championship. I get it." And she's like, she's like, "You'll find your partner." And all of a sudden, Tony Storm just bumps in there. And Tony Storm just talks about fighting Chris Statlander, and she just rips open her shirt, tits out, and Wheeler Yuta was there for some reason. He was like, "Oh, okay, this was weird."
I
It it just got really weird.
don't know why. I'm intrigued with Hardy Cameron and Tony Storm as a team. It probably won't happen, but I'm kind of intrigued with that.
It won't because later on we find out who our partner is gonna be.
Yeah, but I don't know why. When that happened, it kind of like hit me. What if that
Yes.
happened?
So then we get MXM TV, and I always say this, and this is something that like really bothers me because everybody shit on MXM when they were in WWE because it was like, this is a stupid gimmick. This is dumb. Oh my God, Vince made some stupid ass gimmick. They left. They took the gimmick with them and are now in AEW with that gimmick. And people are like, oh my God, this is actually really kind of cool. And it's like, but everybody just shit on it. What is happening?
If you ask me, it
Hmm.
is a stupid gimmick.
Yes.
However, I like the gimmick. It's stupid in a good way. Like it's funny as hell. It's even stupider here, in my opinion.
Yes, no, it's definitely stupider here. But like, my problem is just like everybody shit on it. And
Yeah,
now it's just like, it's cool now.
because it's here.
Yeah.
That's why. Fuck it. Like tribalism.
I was like, I'm just so weirded out about it. I'm like, it's just weird to me. So they're doing a casting call again, and this time they wind up taking on LFI. And LFI comes out, and it's Sammy, Dralistico, and Root. And I'm just like, okay, cool. But Sammy does not fit with this group.
He doesn't.
Like they're just like so straight mean badasses, and Sammy's just like a fucking weird goofball, and it's like that doesn't that doesn't fit with this crew. Like they're doing a Roosh thing, and like he just goes, Sammy, 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 and it's like you're just like you're drowning this group. Like you can wrestle, but that's not what this group is. This group is just like a bunch of fucking killers, and you're just like this weird goofball little brother that happens to be there, and they like, yeah, we gotta take care of you, whatever.
No, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, and it's just like really fucking annoying. I'm like, damn, dude, like I get like he's there because he's Spanish, but like other than that, it's like you don't really it ain't shit for you.
Like
So
he's
mhm.
off Spanish because he doesn't even know Spanish like that. So he's kind of like Spanish adjacent. Even though he's of Spanish descent, I know that for a fact. But just saying.
Yes. But it's just so weird. He's just not fitting the group.
No.
So then, like because the group was out there, Beast Mortos is out there, and he's fighting Eddie Kingston.
Oh yeah, that's
So
right.
yeah. So he's fighting Eddie Kingston. This is what made me mad about this situation. It's like, okay, he's fighting Eddie Kingston. This whole thing has to do with Sammy Guevara.
Yeah.
Sammy and LFI left. Sammy didn't even stick around to watch Beast fight Eddie. He didn't even have an interaction with Eddie. He just walked off with the crew, and Eddie's just fighting Beast. And it's like, there's a story here. Why are we not getting this story? They're like, nah, whatever. Fuck you.
Is there a story within the story? Because there gotta be a reason they all just left Beast there. Like basically fuck him.
I don't know. I hope it is. I really do hope it is because what the fuck was that? Like, it was so weird.
Like it'll be fucked up they kick him out for Sammy.
Hmm. So Mercedes is the 10th. She won a 10th belt.
Yeah.
She won a 10th belt, so now she's got 10 belts. 10 belts, Monet. How do you feel about that?
Meh, I'm okay.
So then we have a backstage with the Triangle of Madness, and they just get beat up by Jamie Hayter and Queen Aminata. So not Tony Schiavone, Tony Khan says that it's going to be Jamie Hayter versus Thekla at Wrestle Dream, one on one.
But wait, wasn't it supposed to be a what you call it? Blood and guts?
It's Blood and Guts is in September or something. It's not right away, but it's coming.
I was about to say like why they announce it now, but okay.
Yes. I mean, not September, but like in a few weeks, like in November. That's what I meant to say.
Got you.
So then we had Shibata, and Shibata said, "Hey, LFI, you guys want the titles? We're gonna have a match for the trios title." And I'm like, wait a minute, hold up, what the fuck? And the reason I say what the fuck is because Joe is part of the six-man champions. So them going against LFI, LFI has to lose because Joe was going for the championship.
Yep.
So it's like that kind of defeats the purpose.
Not unless they lose, but Joe's not the one to get pinned. Only
I
way.
mean, yeah, they could do that, but it's just weird to me. So then we get the main event, and it's Big and Main and FTR versus Willow and Jet Speed. And this match was fun because Willow and Megan are going at it, and then Willow just starts beating up FTR, and they couldn't do shit. Like they couldn't do shit. Like she's backing them in the corner, just beating their ass, and they realized like they couldn't do shit because like we're not gonna hit you, but like we're just gonna stand there and get our ass beat. But it's okay.
Here's the thing. You
Uh-huh.
know, canonically that makes no sense, right? Because
Hmm.
they legit like broke Beth Phoenix's neck,
I know,
but you can't hit
but
her.
yeah, like they should have hit her because they did that to the other person,
Yeah.
but then they lose, and then they start Penelope starts beating Willow ass, Willow, and then Harley Cameron comes out, so Harley Cameron and Willow looks to be a tag team now.
Okay. That kind of checks out.
Yeah, but here's the funny part about that checking out. Like before anything could even happen, I lie to you not. If you looked at the bottom of the screen, they already announced a tag match. Like it literally, like as this happened, they're standing there. They're like, yeah, Harley Cameron and Willow are gonna take on Panoply and Megan Bayne. And also Jet Speed is gonna take on FTR next week. And I'm like, we like there's still it's happening right now. Like this whole thing is happening right now. It's not it's not like it's weeks away, but like it's not minutes away. Like this is still happening. Like people are still throwing punches, and they're like, "No, the matches is happening."
Not the first time Tony does something like that.
Dude, they keep doing this. Like that's one thing that really annoys me, and it's like I understand that like you have to talk about the match, but like as the thing is going on before it even officially finishes, they're like, "No, here it is. The match is happening." I get it, but like, holy shit, like do better.
Let it breathe.
Yeah, just like do it, and then like when they come back or go to the next segment, be like, "Yo, they're having a match." Or like once they're fully pulled apart and like everybody's kind of calmed down, and like, "Hey, they're gonna have a match." Okay.
That'd be way better.
Yeah, it's just like, come on, that annoys the shit out of me.
Same.
And so next week, which is actually kind of confusing, and it's not. It's not confusing because of what's happened. It's confusing because it's kind of annoying. So here's the thing.
Hmm?
On Wednesday, Dynamite is going to be a 3 hour Dynamite. Hear me out. It's going to be a 3 hour Dynamite. And the 2 hours for Dynamite are regular. Then the extra hour is Collision. So you're like, okay, that makes sense. But here's the thing. On Saturday, before Wrestle Dream, there's a show, and it's the Fallout show, which is technically the Collision before the pay-per-view. It's basically the pre-show. And Tony Schiavone even said, hey, this is the Collision before Wrestle Dream, but it's called something else. It's not officially Collision. So I'm like, that's very random. Like, it's very fucking random. I don't like it.
It's way too much. It's called a collision.
Yes, like, and why did you separate Collision? Just have, oh, 1 hour here and then 1 hour over here. And it's
Uh,
like, that's too much and that's very annoying.
It's stupid.
Like, if it's gonna be the pre-show, just have the pre-show and let it be the pre-show. You know what I mean?
No, I got you. It's like back in the day. I don't think we've ever changed like a Sunday Night Heat to something else.
Yeah, and it's like, why are we doing this? Like, this is very weird. I'm just like, okay,
You're doing too
I'm
much.
just gonna, yeah, it's too much. It's way too much. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, all right, I'll go with it. I'll go with it because next week is the pay-per-view and I'll go with it. That's all I'm saying. I'm just gonna go with it. I'm not gonna bitch about it. But yeah, we're gonna have a 3 hour dynamite. That's 3 hours of dynamite.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they have a lot of matches already set up for it, but I'm just like, it's 3 hours of dynamite.
And that's like the official go home show, right?
Yes, that's the official go home show, and we'll see if Tony can stick the landing here. If he can stick the landing, I'll give him his flowers and be like, okay, well, that's just two back-to-back bangers instead of a banger and then whatever.
I'm gonna be the hater already and say he's not gonna be able to do it. So there you go.
I'm like looking at this card, it's like super stacked, but it's not gonna have the storyline feel of this one. Because
Yeah.
like a lot of stuff is happening because they have Kenny Omega and Jet Speed versus the Don Callis family. And the funny part is neither like well, not Jet Speed, fucking Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park has they have a match against the Young Bucks, but Kenny doesn't have a match against Josh Alexander yet.
And why?
Because they haven't announced it. And it's really weird because it's like everything else is getting announced. You might as well just announce it. But they're probably going to wait till Wednesday and be like, Kenny Omega's going to have a match finally. And it's like, we knew about it, but everything else is like literally as it's happening. Hey, announcement. Hey, announcement. Hey, announcement. Which that should have been an announcement when Kenny came in for the saves. Been like, hey, he's going to get his chance to go against Josh Alexander at the pay per view.
And also, as you pointed out, I don't remember if it was like the last episode or the episode before that.
Hmm.
Why is he feuding with Josh when it should be Kyle?
So here's their technical logical thing. Here's their technical logical thing. This is exactly what they said.
Okay.
So before Kyle pile dropped him through the table, Josh Alexander was the one who softened him and weakened him and beat him up. So Josh Alexander gets the beat down because he was the one who softened him up.
Okay.
You see how crazy that sounds?
Yeah, yeah. Like, what the fuck?
That sounds insane. Like that sounds so fucking crazy to me. I'm like, okay.
Whatever,
But
nigga.
yeah, that's all I can say too. It's like whatever. It's just because like I said, they literally gave a fucking out of, oh, he beat him down before this. I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay.
That even an out though? Like, ew.
It's not really. It's just something they tried. I'm like, all right, we're just gonna go with it. But it's fine. It's fine.
I had
And
flashbacks to the fucking Bullet Club is fine thing when you said that.
I mean, yeah. Also, the Bullet Club got mentioned on WWE television, so
Yes.
that was
What
that
was
was
it?
a sh
He's the ace and the boss of the Bullet Club, something like along those lines.
yes, yes, that was it. So yeah, that that was that was a fun thing.
Yes.
Like that whole match was just like really fun. Like they figured it out. They did a thing, and it was just like, yeah, this works. Like this works.
Now I kind of want another one. I'm kind of sad they won't be.
Um, hopefully they find another something. I don't know what they can find, but they can find somebody else. I'm trying to figure out who they can find because like they have somebody from TNA. What other the only other person and like it would not work for a lot of American people would be Tanahashi.
Yeah.
Like if Tanahashi showed up and wrestled John Cena, it would be great for wrestling, but it would not work for a storyline.
Wouldn't be a good WWE thing.
Yeah, like WWE was like, nah, it's not for me. But it would have a lot of people going, oh my God, like this is great.
As a New Japan novice, like I would love it.
Hmm. Yeah, like that would be the fun part. And also a really, really funny thing. It's not funny, hilarious, but it's funny because when people pointed it out, they was like kind of like, wait, what? So in the crowd, somebody caught this picture in the crowd. CM Punk is all hooded up, watching the AJ Styles John Cena match, just loving it, just enjoying the fuck out of it.
Another good guy.
Yeah, he's really found his happy place now.
Yep.
That's good for him.
I'm happy for him.
Hmm. So yeah, that's it. That's the that's the end of the show. Any last words?
Good wrestling